Hello again. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Alan Cook, and I am the proud owner of the Mona Lisa at the more mature age, which is the new painting that has been lost for over 550 years. He was born in 1452, April 15th, and passed away 1519, May 2nd. This painting has his diary. It has his registry of individuals who signed it after his passing in code. The MF is in the same in here when you see it. It spells out Leonardo da Vinci in code. It spells out Leonardo da Vinci in code. It will show in my YouTubes. I have over 80 YouTubes. Please follow me, Dion. That's M-I in Italian. Dion, like a person's name, D-I-O-N, passion. I put it all together as one word. I don't space it. I also listed under Mona Lisa and Leonardo. Follow my YouTube. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, and you'll be learning. I've got many years invested. What I'm going to be showing you, this is an X-ray, a light X-ray, which comes out to be something that's led me into a much easier way for the film to show you. Is actually, this is his area, and it's his in this area. But let me get here to follow a quick deal in here, and I pull this up, and I grab one of his works, and I lay it in here, and as you can see, she has wings on her back, okay, and she fits in there. Now when you actually move her, okay, no matter where, with him, she fits behind him, and on one of my YouTube shows him being hugged by her, so she's wrapped around him. The arm and the shoulder fits 100%. And when you move her across, you're going to find the triangle. You're going to find this triangle where it's going to show up pretty good. It's going to show up in this triangle on my X-ray. Whoops. And you're going to find that when you move it across, she walks and shifts and her eyes change. Watch her eyes change high and low from the darkness. That's his transparency and his background. Imagine having, let's say, these three transparents: a light one, a little darker one, and a darker one. You can do it in reverse, and you can do it with the darker first, and you can do it with the lighter first. One excels more than the other in the ways, but not if you mix different chemicals. You can see how she fits perfectly. Now when you go over into this area, you can see how the triangle fits. Okay? And she lines up with the notch of the roundness of her hand. It's going to fit right in there. Boom. And he has her walking across. Now this is only one of probably millions of her. And he portrays her into cartoons. So if she's here and you pull her, here's her face, if you pull her apart, that is a cartoon of, to me, many things, but a lot of times it's of like a dog, and here's an owl building her, and it goes on. He lets you know what he put in her of that time. If you look at this image, you see how he even builds her dress to make it look like it's a bow. It's not a bow. it is a bow, but it's not a bow. It's a parrot. It's also like an Indian boat, and these are people, and riding in the boat. He's having a good time. Now, when he ends up doing this, you can turn it so many times, and it's going to come out different. Because like a triangle, no matter how many times you turn it, it's the same. But not with Leo. He'll move that one dot, and it changes dramatically. But he doesn't do it just on a triangle. He does it like in not a circle of 360 degrees. He do it like in a kidney shape. And each degree changes dramatically, kind of like the triangle thought that I'm giving you. And then after that, it comes out to be 25 billion images in something around the size of a pixel or even smaller. And I know that's hard to believe, so you might as well either keep an imagination of what can and cannot be. But with Leo, he has actually devastated me. See how she follows? Watch. Boom. She fits. The reason why she fits in different sizes is because he started her in something smaller than that one little dot that you might be looking at right there. Now, I want to let you know this while I'm at here. Do you see this S? There's an A in here, and an L, and another A, and an I. Look it up. It's the man who he lived with till 1518. It's Salih. And that image is exactly the same image in the Mona Lisa. It's written right there. You can even see the outline without even going into the depth of it if you study it. If you just keep staring at it for 15-20 minutes, you'll actually have to line up the two and see it. Now, his other works, to want to let you know, if I blow this up, I'm going to be getting into it. Let's get real large here. That is of a woman aiming the other way. And that's a horse. And I have these images I'm going to be showing you. Not in this YouTube, in others. This is one of his drawings of Lady with an Ermine. And in here comes out to be the baby, and it's holding the ermine. There's another head, and it has motion. And the reason why in some of my YouTube, how it doesn't line up except within the distances, because these are turns. And what he does is he makes them move like a TV, like my dad being in the television business, God rest his soul. I want you guys to keep an open mind that this man was doing television work. He was doing iPad work. He was doing phone work or whatever, screen work, viewing, display work. This is his display. If I turn this, you're going to see all the other images. If you look here, see these images? They're hidden. But this particular guy has another hat over here, and with building this hat is an image building a hat, and each time you turn this particular thing, it completely changes. And this is not even the bottom layer. I have images that I'm going to be showing you of his canvas. He stitched his canvas before he did the art. I couldn't make a movie up to tell you this stuff. I wouldn't have never fabricated it as a fiction. Couldn't. I wouldn't have never thought of it. oh, let me stitch a canvas, start painting on it, putting invisible ink on it, and making you look like something bigger and better that's hidden in there, and good luck in 500 years to figure it out. If you see this, this is a face. Now, if you actually take a look at one of these little dots, I'm going to be showing you this. Oh boy, let me getting old here. Age catches up. I don't know if this is going to show up. I'm going to put this out. This is one image, one way. Let's see how it shows up here. No, don't do you. Oh, maybe. That's actually his face, and it actually turns into a horse, and so let me see if I can arch it. His face is here, and then that nose is actually a bigger nose, and a bigger nose, and then a bigger nose. That's his way of cheating. This is going to come up on the YouTube also. So I'm going to probably be repeating or getting better and better on trying to tell you certain details of this YouTube. And because there's a lot in the YouTubes that I can see that comes out better for me to be able to explain it. You know, it's like going to school. The more you go to school and you hear from the teacher, and the more time you hear it, the more it stays in you, and so on. But if you look at this, this is a bird, okay? It's not only just a head, it's a bird. Here's his beak. You see, it's like a rooster or something with a crow, and that's his tricks. Now it's a head, but it's also a rooster's head, or it's a hawk. There has been, at least in the last month, 1,000 images that fit exactly like that. And I have been seeing it for well over 5 years. Every single image has. And so you guys are going to see 80,000 exact images. This is something I didn't make up. I don't know how to really crop. You can see this. There's a person. And that's in the light. Just think if I brought it out darker, or if I didn't go so dark, or I don't know what brings it completely. I just keep shooting and seeing what keeps coming out of it. I get fortunate. Believe it or not, some of my best work is from some of the bad work, because some of the bad work hides some of this stuff. It pronounces it, and it makes you look into that one corner a little bit more to say, hey, this one's a little shadow, but it's beautiful on the left side, but I need to work on this one side because it's pasted in the sense of different tones. And you can see the variation. Light, dark, light, dark. So what works here doesn't work here on the X-ray as much. I'm telling you, he's tricky. And if you don't think so, keep watching. You're going to get convinced. The whole world's been talking about him for over 550 years. And you're going to hear me talk about him. Please give me a thumbs up. Pass it on to your friends. Say your prayers. God bless the whole world and the universe and the heavens. Amen.